The origins of the group Boxers aren't entirely certain. First arising as a secretive society based off a spiritual form of martial arts, the Boxers turned into a political organization sometime in the 1890s. The group grew rapidly in the past 2 years, 1897 to 1898, as a drought and then a flood ravaged much of northern China, especially the provinces of Shandong and Zhili that are now the heartland of Boxer support. The Boxers' stance was based on 3 main principles: xenophobia tied to Confucianism, violence, and a strong genuine belief in mysticism. Boxers tie their xenophobia, the hatred of foreigners, to old Chinese Confucianism, specifically the concept of li for those interested. Confucianism is central to Chinese life and is based off of several key relationships, like those inside families, and between rulers and ruled. This tied together the community, who also practiced veneration of ancestral spirits that are tied to the land. From the Boxers' point of view, as churches, railroads, and telegraph wires literally poison to the country, and invites angry spirits to bring misfortune to China. This is why Boxers see all foreigners, and foreigners, as the source of all the wrongs done in China, and urge the destruction of anything, one foreigner to make China great again. This factor is also one of the reasons a Boxer group staged a Boxer rebellion in 1899 to 1900. The Boxer rebellion began in 1899 until 1900. It was known as I Ho Xuan, Harmony Movement and Justice. The motto of the Boxer rebellion is to protect the empire and eliminate outsider. Rebellion Boxer uprising began in northern China, namely Shandong and Zhili provinces. It has the support of the Chinese community. Political factors. The existence of anti-foreign sentiment among the Chinese. Anti-foreign sentiment among the Chinese began in the early 17th century when foreigners began to enter China. The defeat of China in the First Opium War, 1839 to 1842, and the Second Opium War in Britain, and its defeat in Japan in the China-Japan War, 1894 to 1895, causing the Western Japan to invade China arbitrarily to seize concessions. The struggle for this concession has raised concerns that China may be divided among Western powers. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the Chinese to expel foreigners from China. Economical factor. Lack of money in China. This shortage of money occurred because the Chinese government had to use a lot of money to pay war compensation. As a result, the Chinese government had to borrow money from foreign countries. This action caused foreign capital to pour into China. With this, the causes of the economy and the local market are dominated by foreigners. The declining local companies and the wealth exploited by foreigners added to the Chinese hatred of foreigners. Social factors. The development of modern technology in the field of transportation. The entry of the West led to advances in the field of transportation in China. It has affected the livelihoods of the Chinese people who depend on traditional transportation. Therefore, this factor also led to the Boxer rebellion.